doesn't look too good for Paper X. You might think this is an eagle, but it's not. The weaker weapon of Forsaken, good for 2. Maybe more to be found, but nobody low. He's 90 HP, finding another 3. Help! Out of 5 for Forsaken!
I don't think
30
so.
seconds left.
In this freeze frame, basic features like color, orientation, size, and motion are processed early and in parallel and can cause pop-out and visual search. Here, the bright yellow outline around the enemy is a classic unique feature among mostly gray, brown, neutral colors around it, so the enemy pops out without you having to scan the entire screen. This is an example of feature search with a flat search slope compared to a harder conjunction search where the target is defined by a combination of features. In terms of guided search theory, the yellow highlight creates a huge spike on the color luminance saliency map, so the player's attention is automatically pulled to that doorway.
Where is it?
The wall is occluding the enemy. It hides parts of their body, but as we learned in class, occlusion and depth are building blocks of vision processed very early. My brain automatically treats the wall as being in front and fills in the rest of the enemy behind it, so I still perceive a complete player, not just a random yellow fragment. Even though the enemy looks smaller on my screen than my gun or the previous enemy, I still recognize them as the same size and the same kind of object. That's size constancy. Only after perceptual organization can the ventral what pathway recognize objects as certain things. My brain is using Gestalt grouping rules to keep track of who's who. The enemy is outlined in yellow while my teammate is shown in teal. Because of the principle of similarity, anything with the same color and outline gets grouped into one category, enemies versus allies, before I even consciously think about it.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Oh my.
At the start of the clip, my current state is that my team is stacked outside C area, which is where we need to plant the bomb, with no information of defenders on site. My goal state is to attack C, plant the bomb, and win the round. In problem-solving terms, I'm moving through a problem space. Instead of randomly rushing in, I set up sub-goals. First get information on C, then clear defenders, then plant. In a game like Valorant, there are no algorithms where if I follow certain steps, I will for sure win the round. Therefore, I use a heuristic from past experience. My character Sova can deploy a drone, so I use that to gather quick info, even though it doesn't guarantee success. Normatively, the best play is for my team to wait while I send my drone in first to gather information about where defenders could be. My Sova drone can be eliminated without the cost of my teammate being eliminated. That strategy maximizes expected value. But descriptively, people don't always follow the rational plan. My teammate pushes into C before my drone, taking a risky fight with less information and being eliminated. That's the kind of real human decisions that happen.
Enemy tag.
As I am entering C, I pre-aim to the right of a box you will see in a second once the white smoke screens fade. From past games, this position is highly representative of where defenders are, so I use a probability-based heuristic. Check the most likely spot first. That lets me quickly eliminate the first enemy instead of slowly clearing every possible angle.
Sleep, brother.
Once some defenders are cleared, my next sub-goal is to get the bomb down. I choose to plant inside a smokescreen, a heuristic that it's safer because it blocks vision. That move brings me much closer to the final goal stage, which is post-plant defense. After planting the bomb, my problem changes to stop defenders from defusing it. I use the sniper to hold for enemies at the most representative positions from experience. You can later see how pop-out and figure ground separation let me quickly react and eliminate the last 2 enemies.
1 enemy remaining.
3 gone. Be at rest.
Grounded. 1 enemy remaining. There you